So Eastwood body cart sucks. Oh my gosh. All right, well, pulling Smokey off the grass and onto the cement pad that we just had laid. And well, the Eastwood body cart, really faulty design. It's got these little clamps that come down and they pop out all the time. So what I'm going to do once I get this down and centered, not sitting like it is right now, back on the body cart, and actually when I get it lifted back up off the body cart on the cement, I'm going to take these and drill holes down through them and just position bolts down through there, because they pop out just constantly. I've run into this problem multiple times with them now, and you can see they have not bolts, but I don't know. Anyway, they've got they have little bolts going through, fasteners, going through on the sides and on the ends here, but nothing going through on these. I guess they want you to have the flexibility of moving in and out, but it's really a poor design because they don't hold. You can't get enough clamping force on these. I've tried putting vice grips, or not vice grips, but pliers on the ends of these and twisting, and it ends up kind of stripping some of these out. I had one of them that stripped, at least the plastic stripped off the top of the bolt. So, yeah, anyway, here we go. This is what we're looking at right now, and he's sitting a little cattywampus at the moment, but I'll get him all dialed in. I'll get a jack under one side of him and lift him back up, and I'm going to take the 4x4s across the sides and just put the body cart under the body somewhere, wherever I can get it supported, as long as it doesn't fall over backwards because of the way Tri-5s are built. Should be good enough to move him back onto the concrete over there. So Grandpa D's helping out and got a little electric winch, and anyway, so this is the job today. I'll get it dialed in. Well, it took all day, some prayers and a lot of frustration. Got Smokey off the grass, and he's finally in the carport where he'll be dry for the rest of the winter. I'll put up the sides, the back, the front, and be completely encased. Oh man, that was a job. Eastwood, I can't think right now. This car carrier just didn't work very well. It's nice my welds held up. All the hooks that I put on worked really well, but yeah, it doesn't. You can see right here, I tried every possible way of getting it to work, to line up with the proper places underneath, and I'm gonna have to drill a bunch of new holes and actually drop bolts down through it. It just kept coming apart on me, and on the ends, especially right down here on the ends right there. So yeah, this body cart, that's what it's called. My brain, I'm so tired. But the body cart, not very cool. I'm gonna end up building my own because I'm not too impressed with this guy, especially with the Tri-5. I've talked about it a lot, but there's so much space back here. I want it to attach. I want it to be able to attach to body mounts and extend up or down. My own body cart. So I'll work on that and create that in the next 6 months or so, and be able to move. I've been thinking about it anyway because I need to move Rusty around. Rusty isn't mobile right now. His rear end's completely removed. So anyway, yeah, super stoked. Got him up, and Smokey is, there he is. He is up and on the body cart, on cement now. Deco drain is right there, so if water does get in, it'll just go right down, exit out down our driveway. I can move him in and out, and now I can finally get my garage back, take all the parts that are stacked up in the garage, move them into here where they'll stay nice and dry, and start working on that chassis. So, signing off. It was a good day. Hey, well, it's the morning of December 21st, and time to get all this junk put back over there. Man, last night, it's fantastic. It was a good day. My little winch, you can see the trench that it dug in while pulling Smokey into his new storage facility here in little carport. So really excited to have him in a dry place. I'll be putting up the walls again on the carport and getting them all sealed in, and then moving Buzz and the other things that I have sitting over here under the carport, and then starting to move Smokey's body panels and everything else back into this spot so they'll stay nice and dry, so I can free up the garage and start disassembling the chassis. So here we go. This is a quick look at Smokey and what he looks like. He's pretty rust free except for the toe boards right here. You can see there's some rust that came through. I started welding them. I didn't realize that Dan Chuck made replacement toe boards, so we ordered some new toe boards, and I will be welding those in probably this spring. I've got to get the chassis done first, but that and the back, I think, are the only places that really have rust. I replaced the floor pans. I'm going to do a little surgery work on them, but they're underneath. Let's see here. So here's the exterior. Looks really good inside. Passenger floor pans are fine. Trunk is fine. There's some waviness in the roof. They'll have to be taken care of. And there's a little bit, not a little bit, but there's some rust here, but none of it penetrated. So probably just wire wheel that or Scotch-Brite or something on that. I was watching Half Rod's builds, and I like that he took out the lead here. So I think I'm going to do that, and I'll fill in this area before we get it painted. There's his ID tag. Pretty cool. And same thing, this side got more of the rust, but none of it went through. It's all, I wouldn't say it's surface, but it's deeper than that, but it didn't go through the metal, didn't change the structural integrity. You can see right there, I've got dug into it a little bit. It's clean metal underneath, but this ridge right here did get deformed. However, I believe that the chrome will cover that part. Roof is better than Rusty's, that's for sure. Comes down my 56 on all four corners right here. I have patches of rust that came through the C-pillar. His doors and hood are sitting under there. Had the heater vents powder coated. Those are sitting there, and then I have to start then this next year polishing all of the stainless on him. I didn't know you could do that. Watching Half Rod's builds and learning a lot. If you guys are Tri-Fi people, make sure you check out his YouTube channel. It's packed full of information that will really help you out. As a matter of fact, he did a repair on his 55 four-door he's working on for his wife that he replaced this piece right here. So I'm going to try that. Do the best I can. He's far better and has many more years of working on it than I do. I think we're going to have to take it into a body shop and have this part, I'm not going to mess with it, fixed right out here to straighten it up. I do know that there's a seam that goes right down through the middle here, so I might sand that down and take the lead out right there, that seam. But yeah, you can see that at one point it got hit right here, and it pushed this whole tail section where the light goes right there over. But other than that, he's pretty solid. So the toe boards and this piece right here are the only place I've been able to find any definitive rust that does anything. You can see inside here, everything is still got the factory coating. Really clean car. Yeah. Deck lid in the back looks good, solid. Right down here through the C-pillar, everything's solid. Quarters are solid. So Rusty, my 56, his rockers are all rotted out underneath. Not rotted out, but there's rust. This Smokey doesn't have any rust underneath. It's unreal. You can see my replacements there, and then you can see underneath everything is really solid. So even though he's in pieces, he is a really solid 55, and be excited to get him all dialed in for my dad. All right. So yeah, that's a little tour of Smokey and what's going on with him. Time to start getting everything ready to work on the chassis. I'm excited. It's a good Christmas. I hope you guys are enjoying your wonderful Christmas time as well. Well, we have blue skies today, but you can see the wind is blowing really hard. Not really hard, but it's blowing pretty good. So grateful I was able to get the carport up, and Smokey is covered. Got it unzipped right now, but it's been raining pretty straight for the past, I don't know, 3-4 days. So look at the finished product here. Have some other stuff piled in here just to get it out of the rain, but there's Smokey, nice and dry and covered up. So don't have to worry about any exposure to the elements. Pretty exciting. The deco drain seems to be working really well. There's a little bit of water down there, but nothing real major. So he will stay nice and dry and has a home until I get a chance to get to the body. So today I will be getting the garage back in order. It's Christmas Eve, and yeah, pretty excited. Pretty excited. It's a good day.